Eighteenwild building. I'm only in the building due to God's grace. That's most definitely. I'm giving it up to the Most High. That's why I'm in the building today. I'm gonna see if a couple of people come into the chat, and then I'm gonna get to saying what I want to say. This driving with 18wild. I'm on my way home from a hard day of work. A hard day of work, hard day. Oh my goodness. What's up, people? How you doing? Excuse me. What's your name? Ooh, so hot tonight. Yeah, man, I'm trying to see if a couple of people come up in the chat. Wait a couple of minutes, man. Wait a couple of minutes for some people to pop up in the chat. Yo, people, we gotta have understanding, man. We gotta have understanding with each other, man. I don't know, man. The world looking bleak. I ain't gonna say that, man. The world looking up for me, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The world's looking up for me, man. I just don't want to see my people down. I want my people to rise up. I want my people to rise up. Be able to take control of their life and have the spirit of God. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like a easy journey, man. It's a long journey, man. A long journey, man. You got the rest of your life. You don't know when you're gonna leave about this earth, but you know you got to get to know Him before you leave, man. And I can't give you scripture because I don't remember the scripture, and I'm not gonna try to give you scripture because I'm not. Let me say, I read the Bible for myself, and I still read the Bible over and over again because sometimes it's hard to get an understanding of it. It's really hard to get an understanding of it, but somebody made me see something today, man. Somebody made me see something today. And it's crazy. Because I was looking at that brother like, hey, man, that brother did come from a, a little famous block or whatever. He came from a famous block. He started doing blogs about his block. And then he just totally switched up and started talking about Christ. And I see that he got a lot of affliction with it. Like, like that brother believes in what he say, man. He believes in what he say. But he got me to see something today about being different and about the fruit of the people and about you obeying God's commandments. Only person who was perfect was Jesus, right? And to be an honest truth, I'm gonna tell you, and I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. I don't think it's gonna be another Jesus. I don't think it's gonna be able to somebody that can follow all God's commands. But some of his commands I don't even understand. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Some of his commands I do not understand. And maybe I might need somebody to teach me, but yeah, God was the only Jesus was the only perfect person, and I don't think nobody is gonna be another Messiah. I don't know though. I don't know. There have to be a perfect person, man. Rejecting everything of the world, rejecting everything of the world, loving their enemies, be able to turn the other cheek. Oh man, I don't know too many people that can love their enemies. I don't know too many people who could be humble or meek. I don't know too many people who could be like that, man. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, man. I just got a lot of stuff on my head, and I think like when you find God, if you looking for Him, if you find Him, dude, it's gonna be a hard road, man. Everything you do is gonna be affliction. It's gonna be second guessed. Like, nah, I can't do that. Nah, I can't do this. Like, yeah, man, it's really hard, man. But maybe it's not impossible. Maybe it will be another Messiah. First, we gotta believe him when he says he's the one. We gotta believe him, right? And can you tell me, even if you're a person that knows everything about God, if God came up and tried to talk to you, but he wasn't the most attractive person, he was had on dirty clothes, worn down, he looked dirty like a bum. Would you know him? Would you know him? Would you even have a conversation with him? Would you even take time out your day to listen to what he has to say? I don't even know too many people that want to listen to me. So I doubt somebody they pride just gonna look at them like, hey, what he gonna tell me? He a bum. He live out on the street. What he gonna tell me? What he gonna be able to tell me? That's what I think that that sort of spirit is going to take over somebody, man, they're not going to listen. So if they did run across the Messiah, they wouldn't even know who he was. They wouldn't even stop and listen. That's what I really think. Oh man, I just was listening to a song. Everybody, yeah, man, everybody was listening to a song, and it came out on Ruger channel, and it's called Mockingbird. Man, that's a dope song. I mean, like this to see Ruger take a different stance and a different position out of life and make a song like that, man. That song is a classic, man. If y'all ain't tuned in to the Mockingbird, dude, y'all nuts. That song tells you a lot. Tells you a lot. It puts some things on your mind to think. Like, dang, man, this really is Chicago. Like, I remember, like back in the day, man. You like, even though you had some of the bad guys in the block back in the day, but you know what I'm saying, you was together. You was together. Nowadays is what he said. If you ain't no killer, you ain't fitting in. That's what they got, this gang culture. The gang. You ain't did nothing. You ain't no hitter. Boy, nobody want to hear what you got to say. Like, yeah, man, that's what this world coming to, man. I mean, for the younger generation, that's not my world. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not my world. I'm a family man, and that's just not my world, right? But I was young once, right? And I grew up, and I know how it is to have friends and friends die and get killed out in the street, man. Like, that stuff hard because they was there 1 minute and now they gone. Like, I had two young guys that grew up in the hood. One name was Gutter, one name was Dummy. Right? Crazy names, right? Gutter and Dummy. Right? And if anybody see me make this video, you know who I'm talking about, right? So if somebody I know see me make this video, you know what I was talking about, man. Like, I always use it like Dummy always used to come on my crib, be chilling out, and I always used to stress to him like, "Hey, bro, man, bro, you don't need to be in the street." And I used to tell them guys like, "Man, y'all come over here chill in my crib, man." Like, for real though. Like, I knew they wanted to have somewhere to smoke, all that stuff, and I used to tell them, "Come on my crib, come chill out." Cause I felt like my crib was the safest crib, man. You feel what I'm saying? For them to get up out of there and not be on no bull. You feel what I'm saying? Not and them not getting hurt. Like I used to do my cousin little one like that, man. Like, you tell him, man, bro, you come over here, you come chill out, woo out the band. Cause I didn't want to see none of them guys really get hurt in the street, man. But I got like three little homies that was murdered in the street. One was shot up on a porch. One was shot outside of a nightclub. One was shot out on the block. To myself, and I was thinking like, man, I was older, and I knew like that wasn't a way, like that wasn't a, even though we was beefing with some guys, that was like that wasn't the life to live and the want to be around every day. That really wasn't the life to live and want to be around every day. And I felt like as an older person, I can give these young guys some wisdom, some knowledge, but I ain't know nothing. I ain't know nothing back then. I do now. I couldn't get them guys no advice back then. And that's like crazy. And them guys, they ain't even get the chance to see their potential. They didn't get the chance to see their potential. I just wish I would never in no position to even be like one of the older guys that was on the block that was just out there. Like, 'cause really I had my own motion. My mama passed away when I was kind of young, so I was left watching my younger brother and sister. So I just seen how everything was going around in that area, and I'm like, it wasn't like I was scared to be around that area, but I knew that if I continue on being around that lifestyle, something was gonna happen to my brother. Something was gonna happen to my sister. My sister already, my brother and sister was in a car one time when somebody shot my sister in the shoulder. And I'm like, damn, what did she ain't even, I know she ain't do nothing to deserve that. She ain't do nothing to deserve that. But it's like, yeah, man, I knew I had to get up out that area, man. So that's why I'm just made a move into a whole different area. Like, but really, I made that move in a whole different area where people like, oh, I don't know none of y'all guys over here, but I end up moving like on 40th in Indiana, and there go a new. That's a new area, but the area was, oh my goodness, it was almost just the same. It's like really, I don't know where is it for a group of black people to move somewhere and feel like they safe, feel like they could let their kids go outside. And I used to see kids outside jumping rope, riding their bike, all that stuff. Like, you do not see that in the inner city no more. Like, you gotta be real careful, and then you gotta be careful. Like, your kids going to school. You a parent. You gotta go to work. You got responsibilities. Then you gotta leave your kids out here to go to school and to be, and you give them all the tools and tell them to be a good kid and this and that and learn. But then you got people who call themselves demons that don't even respect, like, oh man, little homie, he on school stuff. He ain't on that stuff. He on school stuff. He a good guy. He in his academics. Like, you don't gotta see that. They just gonna get called a lame, or or somebody gonna feel like they ain't tough enough that they gonna feel like they can do something to them. So I know a lot of people out here just prey on the weak. They do. They say they hard and this and that, but they actually prey on the weak. They don't prey on the person that got who they know got that pistol too. They just don't. Some people might do it. Hey, I don't know. I'm not saying what you do, but some people might do it, but not too many people. They preying on old ladies, people who don't have weapons, working class people ain't even think none of that. They ain't even worried about that stuff coming their way. You feel what I'm saying? But it's the generation that supposed to grow up and take over. Like they supposed to grow up and take over. They supposed to become the doctors, the lawyers, the new basketball players, the new politicians. And I'm just trying to figure out where is y'all, man? Where are y'all at, Chicago? Like for real though, where are you, Chicago? And I'm just talking about my melanated people. And I always just felt like, man, I do not want to have to be in a place where I'm going to work and I have to worry about somebody doing something to my kid because they don't like them for the clothes they got on, because they talking proper, or anything, man. I just really felt that, man. I just really felt that out of life, man. I do not want to be in an area where these bad things could happen to my kid and I just come home and feel heartbroken. I know how them slain mothers feel. I know how they feel, man. They done lost a baby, lost a loved one. And sometimes the killer be still out there. They don't even know who killed their baby. Just imagine something going on out there now. These young kids, they'll get on the internet and taunt you about it. I don't know, man. It's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. But then I see guys that'll get up on the internet and talk about each other, down each other, downplay each other, try to get each other pages shut down. Like I couldn't, dude. Do you know? And maybe that's for the best. I don't know. You know how lit Chicago would have been if a King Von wouldn't have died, if a FBG Duck wouldn't have died. These was your next millionaires. You feel me? That could have did something for their people, but they gone. And what for? What for? I just think that all that gang city stuff, ride with the Lord. That's how you gonna know your people. Ride with the Lord, man. Cause one thing I even know about God, He said you gotta even love your enemies. So if I'm riding with the Lord and I'm around people, Lord, I'm not expecting them people to harm me or do anything to me, cause I know they of the Lord. But you can be a wolf in sheep clothing, and that's how why we have that, and that's why I get the part of you have to be different. Like, cause if you're not different, if you don't stand out the crowd, how can I know that you of what I am? You feel what I'm saying? Cause the gang members gonna know who each other is. Cause guess what? They gonna have on a shiesty mask, the mask, the tight jeans. They gonna have the 30 hanging out their pocket. So you already know who you dealing with. That's how they know each other. That's when they spot each other. It's almost like they spotting somebody like them to kill they self. They hurting they self. Like they looking for somebody to look exactly like them. And Nipsey Hussle said this stuff. They ride on the other side of town looking for somebody that look just like them to shoot them, to kill them. And I think the madness needs to stop, man. Like it's too much going on. If it's too much going on in our neighborhoods, how are we gonna stop the real evil? Like the predators that's lurking on kids and people who really doing bad things in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, that nobody is not gonna accept. Who gonna stop them people? You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna step up and say nothing because everybody feel like they doing bad. And it's no snitching. So when I'm telling them, mind my business, mind my business. I think that we need to be better and come together and be able to have conversations, to be able to stick up for each other and be able to hold each other up and lift each other up and be able to be like anybody going against that, that's what we going against. But I don't know, man. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to feel bad, man. But it's a lot of stuff just. And I'm not saying my life is going bad, but it's a lot of stuff that weigh down on my brain and get me to kind of like I'm like almost like uncomfortable, unease, like I could not be around it, right? But I still feel like it's something bothering me, like it don't feel right. And I don't know, man. I don't know if it's either me as I'm just unhappy or I don't know, man. It's just like a lot of stuff. But God tell you don't worry. Don't worry about the world. But the world is worrying me. I can't help not to see it. I see it. I see it. I'm sorry. Phone calls, unwanted phone calls coming through, so I got cut off. But oh, like I said, man, I could be doing this, man, and I could have nobody watch, nobody listen. But guess what? I know one day my kids gonna see this, right? My kids gonna see the video, and they gonna be like, "Dad, that's how Daddy felt. Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I felt about all my kids. Like, I'm just probably overprotective, and I want them to succeed more than I ever did, man. I really want that for them. I don't want them to have no fears of nothing in the world, of nobody, not no fears of racism, not no fears of anything. Like that's why I put them in the position that they in. I don't want them to have fears. Period. I want them to excel in everything they do. So I think that's how most of us get caught up, man, because we get caught up in one place and we get all the teachings from that one place. And then we carry it over into our adult lives and it's really no good. Man, I'm tired of all these telemarketers People calling you, man, they don't even want nothing. Just trying to scam you out some money. This is a scammy nation, man. Like when a person say America has scammed us, this is a scammy nation, man. It's like why the government can't stop these scamming people? Why the government can't stop these scammy calls and scammy websites and all that stuff? Why? Why they can't stop that? That's what I mean, people, man. Chicago is a heartbreaking place sometimes, man. And I know some people, man, they be you could see, like you could even see it like in the females, man. Even the females starting to get rowdy and got men attitudes and men vocabulary and vernacular and all that, man. Like a lady ain't even a lady no more. A lady might get you set up. A lady might get you shot. Yeah, man, it's different, man. It's different. It's different up here, man. I just want to know. I just want to know from the people, man. If anybody could tell me, anybody see this video, anybody could tell me where is some nice places to go, man. Where it's where you can find community and family. Where are these places at, man? Like, man, I see some people though, man. Some people got community and family. Some people ain't putting them ego trips. You feel what I'm saying? But you got a lot of people that they stuck with their ego, stuck with what somebody got to say about them, stuck with somebody saying about them. Why you just can't do you and let God work out the rest? I don't know. That's what I always did out of my life. Did me and let God work out the rest because everything else is out of my control. I can't control it. I can't control, just like with the YouTube thing. I can't control if somebody watches me. I can't control if somebody drop a like on the channel. I can't control nobody subscribing to the channel. I can't control none of that. Only thing I could do is just do it. It's something I need to do because I want to get some extra income so I could be able to take my family on a good vacation, be able to take them out this summer or you know what I'm saying, get something going for next year. If it don't pop off until next year, maybe I can take a trip next year. You feel what I'm saying? Take my family somewhere good before I leave this earth and perish. Show my loved ones something and get them memories. But believe me, man, I'm definitely always talking to my family about God. That's first of all. That's why I always tell my kids, man, don't thank me, man. Thank God. And I be serious when I tell them that. Don't thank me, thank God.